This Friday night we got 7 games for you to enjoy. Let's not waste any time. My name is Andreas Sachenko and you're watching the KHL Update. We travel to Yekaterinburg first, where Afton Tbilisi lays them up against no other but SKA St. Petersburg. Let's pick it up from the second. Afton Tbilisi starts shorthanded, but Brooks Macy glides to the net and beats Petr Kochetkov, 1-0 home team. Incredibly, SKA respond with a shorty of their own. Yanikata puts the puck in the slot of the win and the puck ends up in the net. But Afton Tbilisi get their lead back on the same power play. Evgeny Mazur scores just 11 seconds later and it's a 2-1 hockey game. They improve their lead to 3-1 late in the period. Andrei Bidin breaks into the zone on an odd-man rush. He shoots and he scores. Third period now, we're 7 minutes in. David Rumblin shoots from the point and it goes in, but it's not gonna count. Goaltender interference is the call and we have no goal. Soon after that, Artem Zub nets his first of the year with a shot from the half wall. The puck hits Mikhail Mamkin and goes in. Afton Tbilisi scored another one a few minutes later. Alexei Vasilevsky slams it home from the high slot. This one comes with a power play. They ice it late in regulation as Brooks Macy scores on the empty net. Macy extends his point streak to 3 games and Afton Tbilisi beat SKA 5-2 on home ice. We're now in Magnitogorsk, where Alexander Semin and Vidas visit Vasily Koshkin and Metalurg. Vidas get on the board 8.5 minutes in. Jonas Nyatinin drops the puck for Sviatoslav Grebenshikov, and Grebenshikov scores a gorgeous one. That's his second of the year, and Vidas lead 1-0. Late in the period now, Artyom Nikolenko makes a cross-ice pass to Roman Lubimov, who shoots it, and Alexander Simonov makes a terrific glove save. Second period now, and watch out, Grigory Dronov lands a huge hit on Pekka Jormaka. No call is made on the play, although Jormaka did not return to action after it. 9 seconds of the period now, Viktor Antipin lets it fly from the high slot and Simonov pulls up yet another huge save. And Metalurg won't be able to get anything past him. Simonov stops Brendan Kozin in a point-blank range shot early in the third, and then Alexander Semin bags it late in regulation with the empty netter. Semin celebrates his third of the year. Simonov stops 38 shots for his second career KHL shutout, and Vidas take it 2-0 on the road. We head over to Balashikha Moscow region now, where Avangard defend the ice against Severstal in the home opener. It starts well for the Hawks. Kirill Semyonov puts it in from the slot for his first of the year. We all know what this sally means. 1-0 Avangard. But everything changes in the second frame. First, Adam Lishka scores his very first goal for Severstal. It comes on a power play. Evgeny Kivov with the only assist on the play. Late in the period now, Nikita Hlistov puts it on net from the blue line, and defenseman Vladislav Prolonov buries the rebound. 2-1 Severstal now. But they're just getting warmed up. Less than 2 minutes later, Vadim Kudyako one-times it home off a one face-off. They keep building on the lead in the third. Midway through the period, Dmitry Markovin passes to Igor Morozov, and Morozov puts it past Igor Bobkov. It's 4-1 Severstal now. They set the final score a few shifts later. Ansel Galimov steals the puck from his former teammate, and Ivan Mikalishin scores a beauty. Severstal spoiled the home opener for last year's finalists as they shocked the Hawks 5-1. On to Moscow now for a huge rivalry game between Dynamo and Spartak. The red and white strike first in this one. Patrick Hurstick fires it from the high slot and Yakov Brylov tucks it home on the rebound. Dynamo get back even late in the period as they converted a power play. Mikhail Tchaikovsky shoots from the point and Yosa Heaton puts it in for his 200th point in KHL regular seasons. Let's keep ahead to the third. Spartak almost get their lead back early on, but Ivan Bocharov stands tall and stops 2 shots in a row to keep it a tie game. Into the period now, Dynamo are back on a power play and they get the job done again. This time Mikhail Tchaikovsky slams it home with a clapper from the high slot. but Spartak even it up less than 2 minutes later with the power play goal of their own. Patrick Kursis scores his first for Spartak, and that sends us to overtime. It lasts just 90 seconds. Josse Hietanen smashes it a moment after Spartak kill off a penalty, and that's game. Hietanen celebrates his 5th career 2-goal night, and Dynamo stay on top of the East with their 3rd consecutive win. 3-2 overtime is your final. We remain in Moscow, but move down south a bit where Red Army faced Neftekhimik. The Wolves beat the Red and Blue just once in the past 10 games. Red Army starts strong. 7 minutes into the first, Konstantin Akrulov puts the puck in the net, but it's waved off after video review due to high sticking on the play. While Red Army score one that counts shortly after that, Anton Slepyshev snipes his first of the year from the left circle. Neftekhimik tied up 3 minutes into the second. Pavel Paradin beats Sorokin to make it a 1-1 hockey game. Soon after that, Paradin steals the puck from Alexander Romanov and tries to beat Sorokin on the stick side, but Sorokin makes a bad save to keep it out. Red Army get a power play late in the period as their special unit gets the job done. Lyndon Bay scores his 2nd of the season, while Mikhail Grigorenko and Kirill Kaprizov draw the assists. But the Wolves will level it again before the intermission. This time Paradin gets on his jets, cuts to the slot and scores his 2nd of the night. What a beauty, we're tied at 2s. It goes to overtime and home team wins in the last minute. Sergei Kalina receives the puck in the slot and sends it past Alexander Shurichenko for the win. Red Army take it 3-2 in overtime. We'll make a stop in Sochi now, where the Leopards are up against Dynamo Minsk. It turns out to be a goal fest. The Virstas get on the board 3.5 minutes in. Andriy Stepanov converts on a power play. Sochi tied up 5 minutes later as they convert on a man advantage as well. Sergei Shmilov finds the back of the net with a huge one-timer. He nets another one early in the second. This time he roofs it past Jonas Erod off a gorgeous setup by Malte Strömvall, a former Tri-City American. Dynamo bring it back to even just 20 seconds later. Oleg Ibianko beats Dmitry Shikin for his 1st of the year, and this one is tied at 2s. 5 minutes later, Belarus team grabs the lead again. Ibianko and Andrei Kostitsyn draw the assist as Francis Perez scores his 1st for Dynamo. Soon after that, Artem Tomilin is hooked at a breakaway, and the ref gives Sochi a penalty shot for that. Tomilin has a chance to level it at 3s, but Erod keeps the puck out. No matter, Sochi steals track shortly after that. Morgan Ellis scores his 1st career KHL goal, and it's a 3-3 tie after 40. Early in the 3rd, now Sochi are on the man advantage again, and they score again. Vladislav Koletnik taps it home from the slot. Dynamo get a power play opportunity right after that, and Timo Pulkkinen rifles it home for his 3rd of the season on a broken play. Game-winning goal comes 44 seconds past the halfway mark of the period. Dmitry Arhipov nets his 1st goal. Malte Strömvall racks up his 3rd assist in his 1st career KHL game. Dynamo lose for the 3rd consecutive time as Sochi take it 5-4 on home ice. And there's just one more score to tell you about. Lokomotiv lost to Torpedo 4-3 on home ice. Damir Zakharov scored the winner with just 9 seconds remaining to play in the 2nd period. And that's it for your KHL update, but do come back tomorrow for 4 more games, including Sibir Salavat Ulayev and Jokerit against Dynamo Riga. My name is Andreas Sachenko, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.